All of you, welcome back to your first ever advanced Solana NFT creator DApp. So when the user will create NFT, you're going to make commission. You can allow user to update their existing NFT, transfer NFT, fetch all the NFT which their wallet hold. Tons of feature we have included in this particular DApp. So let me give you a complete walkthrough that what are the feature we have, how the user can interact, and how you're going to make money as a creator. So here you will find that this is the beautiful landing page we have developed for this particular application. So the very first section we have is the header section. We have our logo, we have our navigation section, and we have a button. So you can simply click here and you can disconnect, and you can click and you can simply connect. So this is how user can connect and disconnect. The second section we have is our hero section, where we are displaying the overview of the project. So we have the description and the title. We have the beautiful animation and we have the card. User can simply click and they can go back to the dashboard. There they can do all the transaction. So this is the hero section. Then we have the branding section, where we're displaying that how many partners we have. So that's the section we have here. We have the feature section, that what are the things we are providing. So we have this one-click minting, update feature, royalty transfer, tons of feature we have included, which we're going to explore. So that's all you can highlight based on the feature which you are providing. How it works. So connect wallet, import, and they can easily able to create the token, which I will show you practically. Then we have the pricing section. So this one is the additional feature we have included. Right now I'm displaying the pricing based on the dollar, but you can display based on Sol. And then we have this client section, the testimonials we are displaying. We have the FAQ section, looks pretty good. And we have our footer, call to action, and the footer menu. So this is a complete landing page we have developed for this particular project. So once the user will connect their wallet, they will get this particular option. So click on this create now, and it will take us back to the dashboard. And here we have the complete dashboard where user can interact and perform all the transaction. So on the left hand side, we have all the feature which we are providing in our application. On the top bar, we have the logo. From here, user can toggle between mainnet and devnet. So obviously, I'm doing all the transaction on the devnet, but user can do the transaction on the mainnet as well. We have the button, so we can simply disconnect, and we can simply click on this connect, and it's going to fetch the data about our wallet, and it's going to feed into the component. So this is the dashboard overview section, that how many NFT I have created with this particular wallet address. That's what you will find. This is my wallet balance, and this much fee we are charging when the user will create the NFT. This is the fee we are charging, but you can charge any amount. Here you will find the recent NFT which I have created. That's what you will find. Here we are running a promotional campaign. So this one is very important. Like if you want to promote any project, you can simply add that campaign right here. So I'm running a promotional campaign. So I'll simply click here and it will open this particular video, which user can simply watch and understand about the promotion we are running. The next one we have is the quick action. So user can click here, go back to the NFT create section and transfer section. So this is the dashboard in which we are giving the overview of the project. User can click here and they can go back to the block explorer where they can explore about this particular NFT. So this is our dashboard. The next section we have is the NFT creator. So click here and you will come back here. Here you can able to provide all the details about the NFT which you want to mint, like name, description. You can upload the NFT and you can add the attribute. So you can add multiple attributes by clicking, or you can simply delete. And once you will provide, you will have a preview right up here. You can see that what structure of metadata we are following, and here you will find all the details. So this is the NFT create section. I'll give you the demonstration in the practical way. Just wait. The next one we have is the my NFT. So if you click here, it's going to fetch out all the NFT which you have in your wallet address. So here you will find that all of this NFT which I have created from this particular account, that's fetching automatically. I can easily able to do the search. If I want to search, I can do that very easily. If I want to see the details about the NFT, I can simply click on this and it's going to give me this pop-up model. I can see the images, the title and the description, all the details about it, like symbols, royalty. That's all you will find. We have the metadata URI. You can click here, you will have the metadata details. That's all you can able to find. So this is how you can see the details about the NFT. In the same way, you can pick any NFT. You can click here and you will have the details about the NFT. There it is. Here you will have the details about the NFT. So this is how user can check the details about the NFT which you have created. This looks absolutely powerful. We have all of this. You can simply click here, details about the NFT, and this particular NFT has no category or attribute. This looks absolutely fine. This is our my NFT section. The next one we have is the transfer NFT, and here you will find all the NFT which you hold, and you can easily transfer the NFT to any particular void address. So here you can simply search the NFT. Like if you want to find a specific NFT, you can search that, or you can simply come here and you can explore all the NFT which you have in your void address. So for example, if I want to do the transfer of this particular NFT, I can see it's selected right up here. I can give the address where I want to do the transfer. I can simply select this particular address and the NFT would be transferred successfully the moment I will click here. which I will show you. So this is the transfer section we have. The next one we have is the update NFT. Click here and here you will find all the NFT which you hold. This is all the NFT which I have created from this particular void address. And if I want to update any information in this particular NFT, I can do that. For example, I want to update this one, the blockchain coder. Here you will find that this one is the optional. So if you have already deployed your metadata using a different platform, you can simply provide the URL here. That is the optional. Or you can simply update the information. For example, if you want to update the description, you can simply update the description, update the name, you can update the images, you can add more attribute, and you can simply click on update, and the entire data about this particular NFT would be updated, which I will show you. Looks absolutely fine. Stunning design we have included. You can simply do the search, like in type this no, and you will have this one. Like give this no, and you will have all the NFT which we have with the no. That looks absolutely fine. You can select any NFT and it will be automatically get updated. So this is the update section we have. The next one we have is the NFT Explorer. You can click here and here you can simply put the address of the NFT which you want to have the data. So what I will do, I'll come back to my NFT section and I'm going to simply click on this. Let's get this one. And I'm going to get the address of the NFT. I can go back to the NFT Explorer. I can give the address here and I can click on this fetch NFT data, and it's going to fetch out all the NFT, all the data about this particular NFT. You can see the images, the attributes, the creator, 100% royalty, this particular hold, metadata, URI, advanced details like updating authority I have, so I can simply update. This is the metadata address. You will find the mutable, yes, primal, help, no. If you want to see the raw data, you can click here and here you will have the raw data about the NFT. You will find other information about the NFT. So this looks absolutely stunning. In the same way, you can do the explore of any NFT which you want to get the data. If I want to get the data of this, I can simply copy the address, come back here, paste here, give a search, and it's going to fetch out all the NFT details that what are the data is hold. I can see the raw data. It looks absolutely perfect. So this is how you can explore and find the data about the NFT. The next one we have is the setting. You can click here and you will find that we are providing this basic information. So you can simply display your name, display your email address, the bio, and you will find the address, the word you have used for connecting. You can simply set the category. So you can see NFT settings, and there you will have this drop down. And once you provide all of this updated data, you can click on save and it would be saved in the local storage. This is absolutely perfect. So this is how the entire interface would look like for our dashboard and from the front end side in the landing page. Now let me give you a practical overview that how you can perform the transaction and create NFT. So this is the dashboard. Come back here. If you click here, it will take you to the create NFT section, and if you come back here, click on this transfer, it will take you to the transfer NFT section. Now you can come back to the NFT creator, and here I have to provide all of this details. So what I will do, I'll give a data. Let's give the name. I'll say man NFT. You can call whatever you want, and for the description I can get it from here. I'll paste here and I have to give the image, so I'll select here and here I have the image. So this time I'm going to go with this 5, select, and here you will have the preview that this is the image is going to be uploaded. We have selected and we can add the attribute. So I'll say, let's say Solana, I'll say chain, and now I can add one more. I'll say creator, we'll say chain coder. You can add more. If you want to add more attributes, you can add that. We'll say NFT test. Here you will find that active is going on. Like, if I want to add more, I can do that. I'll say contract NFT. So this is how you're going to have the preview. You can see that what are the types and variables we are adding in terms of attributes. You can see the description and the name, and this is going to be the IPFS. So we have given all the information. If you want to delete anything, you can simply delete. For example, if you don't want this one, you can simply click on delete and it will be deleted. Perfect. Now you can simply click on this create NFT. The moment you will click on this create NFT, is going to make a call to the Phantom wallet. So let me give my password. And here I'm making the transaction. So you can see that we are charging 0.05 SOL for the commission from the user. So this one will go straight away to the admin of this DApp. After that, the NFT will be minted. So I'll simply click on this confirm, and the transaction is in the process. So it's going to make 2 transactions. One, the transaction will transfer the fund, and the second transaction is going to be minting process. So here we have to confirm one more time, and we are minting the NFT. You can see this is the gas fee we are paying. Click on this confirm. So you can literally charge any commission. You can able to find the NFT address which you have minted. You can simply copy that one, and the NFT is minted successfully. Now you can simply come back to the NFT Explorer. You can paste here, click on this fetch NFT. You will find the NFT is listed successfully. This is the details you have provided: creator, metadata, URI, and you will find the raw data. So every single thing is look good. If you come back to the my NFT, you will find the NFT you have created would be right up here. So let's find it out. So this is the NFT we have created. You can see 5% royalty. Click on this view, and here you will have the details about the NFT. Click here, you will have this data, and you will have this metadata URI. Looks absolutely perfect. You can create as many NFT as you want. I can come back here, and if I want to create more, I can do that very easily. So I'll say just fun. I'm going to give the same attribute. Let's delete one more, and I want to change the image. So this time I'll go with this 3. It will be changed, and the rest will be fine. Now again, I will click on this create NFT. Is going to make a call, and first is going to transfer the fund, pay the commission. So we have to pay the commission first. Click on confirm, and the transaction is processing. Once the commission is paid successfully, after that we have to simply confirm, which we're going to mint the NFT. So just wait. Transaction is in the process, and once the transaction will complete, we'll have this one. So it's taking a little bit time. Finally, we have done with the transaction. Now I have to simply click on confirm, and the transaction is in the process. And finally, the transaction is completed. You can simply copy that one. Now you can come back to the explore section, paste the address, and you can see the NFT is minted successfully. You can come back to my NFT. There you will find that we have the NFT which we have created. So let's see where it gone. Just fun. There it is. Click here, and you will have the details about the NFT which we have minted, and all of that looks absolutely perfect. So I hope you have understood that how the create NFT will work. You have seen my. Now let's talk about the transfer NFT. So you can come back here, and here you will find all the NFT which you hold. So for example, I want to transfer this NFT, this one. So I need an address where I want to do the transfer. So I'll come back here, and right now I'm connected with account number 1. I'll go back to account number 2. I'll simply copy. I'm still in account number 1, and I want to transfer the NFT. So I'll paste the address, like I want to transfer to account number 2. All I have to do is to simply click on this transfer NFT, and the transaction will be taken place. All I have to do is to simply open and confirm. You can see I'm giving my NFT to the account number 2, paying this much gas. Click on confirm, and the transaction is in the process. And finally, we have done with the transaction. You can click here, and you will come back to the block explorer. There you can able to find the details about the transaction which you have done, and the NFT would be gone from your wallet. In the same way, you can transfer the token. For example, I want to transfer this lady, man NFT. Select here, and I want to click here, and I want to click on this transfer NFT, and the transaction is processed. Click here. You're transferring, click on confirm, and the transaction is in the process. Once the transaction will complete, this will be updated. So we have done the transfer of the NFT successfully. So this is how you can do the transfer of the NFT. I hope you have understood. It looks absolutely perfect. Now let's talk about how we can do the update of the NFT. So click here, and we'll find all the NFT which we hold in our wallet address. Now what I will do, I want to do the update in my NFT. So we have this one, or I can do one thing. Let's pick this one, code and new, and let's try to update this one. So first thing, I can change the name. So I'll say, instead of code and new, I can call it time buddy, and I can also change this. So let's reduce to something very less. I can pick a different image. So this time I'll go, for example, let's get this one, because this NFT we have transferred, and I will select this one. I've selected this one. Now I can add the attribute, or I can delete the attribute, but I want to keep it as it is. You can add one more attribute if you want. So let's call this Solana height, and call it added, and it will be added successfully. Now all I have to do is to simply click on this update NFT, and the transaction is in the process. Just wait. We are updating the NFT, and here we have to simply confirm. You can see we are not transferring the fund. That's why you're getting this. We are just updating the fund, updating the data. Click on confirm, and the transaction is in the process. Once this update will done, you will get the notification, the block explorer. So just wait, it's happening. And finally, we are done with the update. So you will find the NFT which we have done the update. You can come back here, and let me find out. This is the one, time buddy. Click here, and you will find that we have done the update. The metadata got updated, the description got updated, the time got updated, the image got updated. You can click here, and you will come back to the block explorer. There you will find the details about the transaction, and you will also find the details about the NFT. So I can come back here, and I can see the NFT is DJ. Okay, I can find the address. So where it's DJ, This is the one. I'll simply copy this one. I can come back here, paste here, and you will see the data is updated successfully. Time birdie, the image got updated. You can come back to the metadata, and there you will find the details about the metadata which we have updated. So this looks absolutely perfect. So this is how you can do the update. If I want to do the update of this, I can do that very easily. I can come back here. I'm going to keep it everything as it is, and let's say Shahir, and I want to change the image. So I'll go with this dude. Select this one. Attribute is going to be one, or you can add it, and I can click on this update, and the transaction is taking place. And finally, we have to click here and confirm the transaction. Once the transaction will be confirmed, and you will find the NFT would be updated. So we have done the update. You will find that we have our Sahil. So Muhammad Sahil, where it is, just fun. There it is, Muhammad Sahil. Click here and you will find that we have done with the update. Now you can come back to my NFT. There you will find every single data is updated. So we have this just fun. Here we have the Muhammad Sahil. Click here. You can able to have the details about the NFT which we have updated. The name, the description, every single thing is got updated. It looks absolutely perfect. So I hope you have understood that what exactly we're going to develop. Every single thing is working absolutely fine. User can simply give the details and they can create the NFT. This looks absolutely incredible, and it's absolutely 100% responsive for mobile device as well. So I'll come back here in the dashboard. You can see we have this loader which loading the data behind the scene. I can do the inspect element, and this is how it's going to look on a mobile device. We have this stunning UI interface. User can click and they can go to the different component, and I can click here and you will find that we have this video ad campaign which we are running. It's just playing absolutely fine. Close this one. You can come back here. You can click on this block explorer. It will take you to the explorer section, and there you will have the details about the NFT which you have created, Solana Dragon. That's what the name I have given. Close this one, close this one, and that's what we have in the dashboard section. Now you can click here and it will take you to the create section. Come back here, go back to dashboard. It's going to reload the data. Come back here, go back to the NFT creator. Still we have store. If you want to create NFT, you can simply click here and it's going to create, or I can simply update that and I can pick this lady one more time. The image is changed. All of this information is added. Now I can simply click here and click on this create. It's going to make a call, and first we'll pay the commission fee. So we are paying the commission fee. After that, we're going to simply create the NFT. So it will work absolutely fine on mobile device. We are using the most stable versions of the packages. So just wait. Now let's click on this confirm, and we are minting the NFT. We are minting the NFT. So just a moment, soon the process will complete and we have got our address. So that's how user can create the NFT. You can come back here. You can go back to my NFT. There you will find all the NFT which you have created. It looks absolutely stunning. This is the one which we have created. Click on this, and here you will have the details about the NFT. You can open this one and you will have the metadata which you can explore. Perfect. Close this one. This is my NFT section. Click here, or you can simply do the filtration type LN and you will have that one. The next one we have is the transfer. You can come back here and here you will find the NFT. You can search, or you can simply go back this all the way down. You can select and you can click outside and you can provide the address. You can click this one, whichever which you want to send to any particular address. All you have to do is to simply select the void address and click on this transfer, and the transaction will take place and the NFT would be transferred successfully. So we are transferring. You can see the image, click on confirm, and the transaction is taking place. Done. So this is our transfer section. The next one we have is the update. You can easily able to update the data if you want, very easily. That's the scroll. You can select and there you will have the data. You can provide all of these details that you can update. Then we have this the NFT Explorer. You can simply paste the address and you can simply click on this fetch NFT, and it's going to give you all the details about the NFT which is there. You can click here. Here you will find that we have added this beautiful section. Every single thing is looking great. The next one we have is the setting, which is the additional one which you can simply add it. Perfect. Now if I want to show you the transaction on the mainnet, I can come back here and I can click here and I can click on this mainnet, and it's going to simply make a reload, and it's going to fetch out the information about my actual account. So just wait, it's loading, and this time the data is coming from the mainnet. I have this much fund on my mainnet. Obviously it's my test account, so I can easily mint the NFT. If I show you, this is my mainnet. Right now we have connected with the mainnet. I can see, come back here, I can create an NFT. If I come back to my NFT, I haven't created any NFT with this particular account on the mainnet, so you can see it's loading. In the same way, the transfer, update, explore. If I want to explore the NFT, I can do that. I can simply come back here. I'm on the Solana Explorer, go back to the lead board, click on this NFT, and there you will find all the NFT. For example, I want to get the data of this NFT. So I need to get the address of this particular NFT. So it's a collection. And here you will find all the NFTs. So let's get this one. And I need to get the address. So, okay, this is the address. Copy this one. Come back here. And all I have to do is to simply paste the address, click on this fetch NFT, and it's going to fetch the information from the blockchain. You will see all the attributes and the images which they have provided. So this is the attribute male, light, shock, grace. That's all we have. They have the creator. So to creator, we have 0% and this 100% royalty. You will find the metadata, additional information, all these details, or you can open and you can able to have the details. So that's how you can explore in the same way any NFT which you can pick. Any NFT which you can pick. For example, I will take this one, I'll copy the address, come back here and paste this, hit in this fetch, and it's going to fetch out the NFT details. That's all you will find. Perfect. So every single thing is looking good. I hope you can appreciate that how powerful application is this. You can even launch this one and you can start making money out of it as a commission. You can add multiple business model on this. You can add multiple subscription model, but we are simply going with a simple approach. We're taking 0.5 SOL as a commission when the user will mint the NFT. So I hope you have understood. Every single thing is looking absolutely perfect. That's how it's going to look on the mobile device. And we have this excellent UI component with all the feature. So this is what exactly we will develop in the complete project. Now let me give you a complete overview of the code structure we have designed for this particular project. What are the technology we are using in this particular project? What is the folder and file structure we have designed? What are the independent models we are using rather than depending our application on external tools? So let me give you a complete architecture overview. So to get all the assets for this particular project, you can come back to the blockchain coder. There you will find the final code as well as the starter file. So click here. Here we are on the blockchain coder. Here you will find all the project we have built on our channel. So build at least 5 of them. So to get the resource, so all you can do is come back to the source code section, and there you will find that we have more than 70 plus project we have built. So build at least 5 of them. So all you have to do is to click here, go back to the recent project, and here you will find the project which we have, in which you will find all the assets. So all you have to do is to click on this get now. You will come back here, click on this get starter file. You will come back to the GitHub repository, and here you will find all the folder and file structure and the technology which we are using. So make sure to have a look and try to understand the requirement of the project, and all the structure is already given. You can check the packages which we are using in the project. Now what I will do, I'll simply come back to the blockchain coder, and I'm going to simply download the final source code and show you how you have to do the setup once you will get the final source code. Before I show you the final source code, I want you to come back to the source code section and type simply Solana. And here you will find that all the Solana project we have built. So this one is the complete NFT marketplace we have built for Solana. So make sure to watch this video in which I have explained every single thing that what exactly we have developed. It's a more than 2 hours video that how you have to do the setup, what are the feature we have included in our Solana NFT marketplace. So make sure to check this particular project. And we also have one more NFT creator project. This one is a simple feature in which we are allowing user to simply create NFT. So you can also watch this video. So make sure to watch both the video, you will understand. Now let me show you that how you have to do the setup. Click on the recent. Now let me show you how you have to do the setup of this particular code. So come back here, simply download the code. When you will download the final source code, you will get the zip file, advanced Solana NFT creator. Make sure to extract this particular zip file and you will get this folder. Inside that, you will have the complete source code of this particular project. So if you have a Windows or Mac, make sure to install zip extractor. Then you can able to extract this particular folder. And this is the folder we have to open in our VS Code. So I'll click on this VS Code and I will click on this open. I'll go back to desktop, and here I have this, simply drag and drop here. Close this one. Let's make on the big screen. Now let me give you a complete walkthrough of the folder and file structure and the technology we have utilized in this particular project. So the very first folder we have in this particular project is the component, in which you will find all the component we have built for this particular application. So we are using the JSX model and the JS model as a combine. Both is absolutely fine. So the very first section we have is the attribute, in which you will find that we are providing the details about the attributes. So user can select multiple attribute to the NFT. So you don't need to make any changes. Every single thing is dynamic. I'll tell you what are the changes you have to do. So this is the attribute section. The next one we have is the dashboard. Just keep it as it is. You don't need to make any changes. Every single thing is to make any editing, like you want to edit this particular titles, you can simply edit, but don't touch the actual logic. The next one we have is the full screen loader. Here you will find the entire loader component we have created for the dashboard. Close this one. The next one we have is the gallery, in which we are displaying all the NFT we hold in our wallet as a creator. So that's all we have here. Every single thing is dynamic. Simply close this one. Then we have the header section. We have built this titles and different tabs we have provided. Keep it as it is. We have an NFT Explorer. There you will find all the code we have written for the NFT Explorer. So we can put the address and it's going to give us the details about the NFT. The next one we have is the, let's say close this one, we have the NFT form, which allows us to put the details about the NFT and create NFT. So just keep it as it is. The next one we have is the NFT preview, which allows us to have a preview side by side, so we can see what exactly details we are providing in our NFT. The next one we have is the NFT transfer. Here we have the entire code we have written for transferring the NFT. We have the NFT update. You don't need to make any changes, just keep it as it is. Every single thing is fine. The next one we have is the setting. This is the static component we have, which can store the data in the local storage. And the last one we have is the our promotional section, YouTube pop-up. So this will allow us the add a ad campaign, so we can simply display a particular video which we want to run as an ad campaign. So this is the entire component section we have in our application. So you don't need to make any changes, just keep it as it is. I'll tell you what are the changes you have to do. Close this one. The next one we have is the page, in which we have this 3 pages. The first one is our global page, where we are doing all the setup for our wallet and the network configuration. So you will find that we are using some regular packages and very stable version. We have the Solana UI component. We are getting our network configuration setup from the local storage. We have the RPC URL, and here we have the connection. So if the user is connected with the mainnet, then we are getting the actual RPC URL. But if they connected with the devnet, we are getting the regular RPC URL. And the rest will be fine. Just keep it as it is. The next one we have is the dashboard. So this is the huge component we have for our dashboard. You don't need to make any changes, just keep it as it is, because every single thing is dynamic, which is going to open based on the user selection. And we have our home page, which is the index, is the landing page, where we are displaying all the details. So if you want to do any modification in the landing page, you can do that. So this is the header section. You can simply go and you can replace the white text which you can see. So we have, this is the hero section, this is the logo section, this is the feature section, this is the how to work, this is the pricing section, this is the testimonial section, this is the FAQ section, and we have the call to action, and we have the footer section. So if you want to make any changes, you can simply go back to the relevant section. For example, if I want to do the changes in the testimonial, I can come back here, I can change the title, I can change the text. So this is the white thing which you can see, you can easily able to replace that one. And that's the same with all this. So if you want to replace the feature section, you can click here and you can able to replace the title and the description. So this is our home section, the landing page. Every single thing is dynamic. Close this one. This is the page. The next one we have is the public, in which we have keeping few information. So first thing is the partner, where we are displaying all the logo which we are partnered with. So you can simply display the logo, but keep the name as it is based on your branding. So close this one. Then we have the other logo. This is the logo. And here we have our blockchain coder. We have the Solana logo. So just keep it as it is. This is the public folder. Now we have the style. So in this particular project, we are using Tailwind CSS. That's what we have imported. And here we have written a couple of custom classes for animation and for the input highlights. So just keep it as it is. Don't need to make any changes. The next one we have is the util models, and here we have the entire functionality. This Metaplex, this is what we are using in this project. We are not depending on any API key or any external tool. We are using pure Metaplex, which is the powerful provider which allow you to interact with the Solana blockchain when it's come to building token NFT. So every single thing you can see, we have built the custom logic. Every single thing we have the custom logic. So you don't need to make any changes in right up here. You can see this is the first function we have for files. We are getting the Metaplex models. We are getting the pinata because we have to upload the data to the IPFS, and we are using pinata for it. We have the pin metadata for that. We have this hash. We have the fee charge. So currently we are charging like 0.005 sol, but you can charge any amount. All you have to do is to update that in the environment variable, which I will show you. This is the fee charging function. We have the create NFT function, fetch NFT function, transfer NFT function, create associated account, metadata. We have fetch metadata. So all the function we have built. Don't need to touch anything. Just keep it as it is. The next one we have is the network configuration. So we are storing the network preference. So if user try to do the transaction on devnet, so he can select and it will be stored in the local storage. This is the very common strategy we follow in the real world application. So that's what we have. Utils. The next one we have is the environment variable, and all the changes you have to do right up here. So first thing, you have to get your Pinata API key and secret key here. And you can visit this particular site. From there, you can create your Pinata API key and secret key. And that's what you have to provide. Here you have to provide your wallet address, means where you want to receive the commission. So whatever address you're going to put, your Solana address, obviously, there you're going to receive the commission when the user will create the NFT. And we are charging this much fee. You can charge any fee. Like if you want to increase the fee, you can charge it. But I will go with this because this is the standard fee we charge on the creating platform. And here you have to get your own RPC URL, because on the mainnet we have to get the actual RPC URL. So this is the only few thing you have to get, and everything would be working fine, which we get it together. Just wait. Close this one. The next one we have is the getting node. Just keep it as it is. Don't need to make any changes. And here we have this code setup. Here I've given all the instruction that what exactly you have to do. So make sure to watch this video. So this video which I'm recording, that's what I'm going to attach. If you watch this video till then, you can easily able to do the setup of this complete project. So I'll show you how you can deploy online as well. Here we have given different timestamps so which you can go. If you're deploying to Hostinger, testing live, that's all is there. And right now we're going to use Hostinger, which they are giving 75% discount at the moment. That's what we're going to use it. And if you have any question, you can simply shoot an email, provide this relevant information so I can tell you what wrong you are doing in terms of setup. So this is the basic things which I have provided. Close this one. The next one, we have this next config. Just keep it as it is. Don't need to make any changes. We have the packages and files. So we are using the latest model of the packages. You can see it's well optimized, well updated as per the industry. We are using the latest model of the process. That's all we have here. So every single thing would be working fine because we are focusing on the stability. No matter you are building this after 5 years or 10 years, we are focusing on the stability, and that should be our priority. So close this one. We have the post CSS, just keep it as it is. We have the readme file in which we have given all the instruction, all the important links which you can simply follow. So you can simply read about it, or I will show you how you can get it. We have the Tailwind CSS config file. So we are following a particular branding and the animation. That's what I have highlighted here. So I hope you have understood the entire folder and file structure, that what exactly you have got and how you have to do the setup. Now, the very first thing you have to do is to get your environment variable. So come back here. We have to get our Pinata environment variable. So what you have to do is simply come back here. So let's minimize this one, open a new tab and paste here Pinata. This one is a powerful platform which allow you to upload the document to the IPFS, and it's free to use. So all you have to do is to create your account, make sure to verify your email, and it will take up to 6 hours to 12 hours to get fully activated, or sometime it will happen quickly. And that's the same case with the API. Okay, so when you will create your API for the very first time, it will take a little bit time. So I already have my account, so I will simply log in straight away. So here I'm back into my dashboard. You will find all the files which I have uploaded. That's all you will find here. And I can come back to the API section, and here you will find all the API which you have created. So this is the currently API which I have created. But if I want to create one more, I can click here and I can give a name. So I'll say test. You can call whatever you want. I want to have the access of admin level, and this is all the legacy endpoints. That's all I will get. So click on this create, and it will be created a project. So here you will get two options, API key, secret key, and if you want to do the backend configuration, you can do that. But we'll go with this one. So click on this, copy, come back here, and that's what you have to paste. Make sure you have to create your own API key, because after this tutorial, I'm going to delete this one. The next one you have to get is this one, copy, and that's what you have to paste. So we got our API key and secret key, looks fine. Now you have to get your admin address. So let's close this one, and here I'm into my phantom wallet, and I'm going to use this account number 2 for receiving the fund. I'll copy the address, and that's what I have to paste here. So I'm going to receive the fund in this particular void address, and this is the same fund I'm going to charge. Now you have to get your RPC URL for Acme. So you can simply copy this one. You can come back, open a new tab, paste here, or simply type Alchemy. This is also a very powerful tool which allow you to get node providers. So make sure to click on the sign up. I already have my account, so I will simply log in straight away. But in your case, you have to verify your account and create account. So here you will find that I have already created multiple project. If you don't have any project, you can simply click on this create new, and you can create a new project. But I will go back to my previous project because it's my test account. So I can create only 5 endpoints, 5 projects. So I'll click on this endpoint, or I can pick any one. I'll go with this one. And here I will come, here you will find multiple providers like different blockchain, but I will get for Solana. So you have to get for the mainnet. Simply copy this one, and that's what you have to paste. Paste here, and we have pasted. So we got all the environment variable, and that's the only thing you need. Once you get that, simply save it and close it. Now you have to do the installation of the packages. So open up your terminal, check your node version. So you can see I have this node version, which is the latest one. If I check my npm version, I have the latest one. I have this particular node version, which is absolutely compatible with the project. What I will do, I'll simply clear up my terminal and I'm going to do the installation. Simply type npm I or install, both will work fine, hit enter. And it's going to do the installation of the packages which we have right up here. So this is the packages which we are using, very much stable and very flexible in terms of customization, because we have to focus on the long term. So no matter after how many years our application will work still absolutely fine. So here it's taking a little bit time. You have to give some time. Once the installation will complete, you are ready to test the application. And finally, the installation is completed. We are getting a couple of warnings. Simply ignore that because we are focusing on the stability. So when you will install for the very first time, it might take a little bit time. So you have to be patient and just wait. Let it be installed completely. So we have done with the installation successfully. I'm getting a couple of depreciate because we are focusing on the stability and using the combination of latest and the old version. There's no problem in that because we're going to follow a static model for deploying our project. So we got this. Now all you have to do is to clear our terminal and we are ready to start the application. So we have got our environment variable. Now simply type npm run dev and it's going to start the application on localhost 3000. Perfect. You can simply copy this one, simply minimize it. So if you click on this, it's going to minimize it. Don't click on this, otherwise it's going to simply stop the terminal and the application will stop running. So I'm going to simply minimize it. And now I will come back to my browser, close this one, open a new tab and paste here, hit enter, and you will find that our application is started successfully. You will find we have all of this landing page which looks stunning, and by default you will be not connected, so I'll disconnect myself. So I'm disconnected successfully and this is what you will see. Let's make on the full screen. This is what you will see. Now first you have to connect, then you can able to go back to the dashboard. So I'll simply click here, or I can click on top. So I'll click on phantom wallet and it's going to simply connect, and I'm connected. I got this option called create now. Click here and I will come back to my dashboard. From there I can able to interact and fetch all the information about the NFT which I hold in my wallet address. So it's taking a little bit time, so you have to be patient. It's going to simply make a connection and you will have the details. So you can see I'll simply toggle with the devnet and it's going to give a reload. And now I'm connected with the devnet. I can see the fund and all. That's all is there. I can simply come back to the NFT creator and let's create an NFT. So I'll say good. You can give whatever description you want to give. I can give it from here and I'll click here. I'll go with this account one. I can give attributes Solana. I'll say NFT. You can add more attribute and click on this create NFT. Is going to make a call. Have to click on this and let's give a password. Let's click on this confirm and the transaction is in the process. Once the transaction will complete, the NFT would be created successfully. So this might take a little bit time. Let's click here and we have done the transfer. Let's click on this confirm and the transaction is in the process and we have created the NFT. You can simply copy that one, come back to the explore, paste here, and you will find that we have all the details about the NFT we have created. You can come back here, you will find all the NFT which is reflecting absolutely fine. You can click here, you will have the details. You can check the metadata. That's all is there. You can come back here. This is the one attribute. That's all we have, the one we have created, not this one. Close this one. If you come back here, this is the one we have called very good. You will find the metadata and the attributes. That's all we have provided. You can simply copy address, come back here, go back to the explore section, paste here, fetch, and it's going to fetch the NFT details. In the same way, you can come back to the transfer and I want to do the transfer. So I can simply come back here, click on this and I can come back here, select the address where I want to do the transfer, or I can simply come back my phantom wallet, come back here, pick the address, this, paste here, click on this and the NFT would be transferred successfully. Click on this and transferring the NFT. Once the transaction will complete, you will have the confirmation. You can simply click here and verify. So we have done the transfer. If you want to update, you can click here and we can update that NFT. So for example, I want to update this image, just run, select here. I just keep everything as it is, click here. And this time I'll go with this and I'm going to change this to money. And this is what I will keep it. Click on this update and it will be updated. Just a moment. Transaction is taking place. Click on this confirm and here the update is happening. Once it will get updated, you will find the data will change. So we have given the money. Now you can come back here, you will see it will be updated. So you can find it here, type
money. This is the one we have created, updated. So we have changed that. If you want to find it here, right, well, you can come back here, paste here, and here we have it updated. So it looks absolutely fine. Every single thing is looking great. I hope you have understood that what exactly we have developed and how everything would be working fine. This is how you can update. If you want to do the check on the mainnet, you can simply click on the mainnet and it will be changed. Now you can come back here, get the address, copy this one, come back here. It's loading. Just a moment, give some time. And once it will be completed, you will find that we are connected with the mainnet. Come back to the explorer, paste here, give this, and it's going to fetch out the NFT details, which you can have a look. Right now, I have not created NFT. Every single thing is empty. So it looks absolutely fine. I'll come back to the devnet, there I can able to find all the NFT which I have created, and every single thing is good. So this is the one we have, this is the cyber, click here, and you will redirect here, and that looks absolutely stunning. So this is absolutely wonderful. I hope you have understood that what exactly we going to develop, how everything would be working. Now let me show you how you can deploy this project online so user can start using your project and you're going to start making commission. So we're going to deploy to Hostinger. So come back to the code. So here we are back on our project. Now I'm going to open up my terminal and I'm going to simply delete it. If I come back to the package.json file, here we have this particular command which we have to execute to generate the static file. So what I will do, I'll simply come back here, open up my terminal, simply type npm run paste build, hit enter, and it's going to compile our project. You can see it's compiling our project and it's going to generate the static model for our project, which we're going to simply deploy to our hosting provider. So I'm using Hostinger for deployment. So just wait. Once it will create the static model, that's what we're going to supply. And finally, here we have got this details. Every single thing is good. You can see we have compiled it successfully. We are getting a couple of warnings. Just keep it as it is, and every single thing is good. Once you will compile it successfully, let's close this one. You will get this out folder in which you will have the complete source code of the project. We have the folder, we have the 404, we have the dashboard and HTML. So this is the folder, like this is the code which we have inside the folder we have to upload to the hosting provider. So now what we have to do is come back here.
Now let me show you how you can deploy this application online so other can start using your project. So you can come back to the readme file and there you will find all the details I have provided, that which hosting provider you have to use. So you can use Hostinger, which is really powerful and they have incredible support. They have backup system and currently they are offering more than 55% discount. So you can simply copy this one and you can simply copy, come back here, click on this, paste this URL. And when you will use this particular URL, you will get 50 to 70% discount on your first purchase. So from here, you can able to read about this particular hosting provider. It's really powerful and they have an incredible support and backup system. So currently they are offering in a very cheap price. I'm from India, but no matter which part of the world you are, you will get a 75% discount in all the services which they are providing. So if you come back here, you can able to compare that which package you want to take. So if you are starting up with a small project, you can pick this one, but I would highly encourage you to take the premium one, which is very much affordable and you can easily able to have a lot of feature in that. So you can see what you will get in the premium. You can pick any one. Starter, for this one is for single website and this one is for multiple website, in which you will have a lot of extra feature. So you will have up to 10 website you can host, manage hosting, like monthly visitor, storage. That's all you will find. You will also get a free domain in the premium plan, which you can use it. You will have a dedicated IPFS. If you want to use WordPress management, you can do that. If you can see the AI hosting builder, you will get that. You will have the security modules. You will have the support. So they will give you incredible support. Like all the project which I have built, the support is absolutely incredible. What are the other things you will get? You can simply compare your plan. So you can pick either single if you are going with this particular project, or you can go with the premium if you want to scale it up and have more visitor. So I'm going to buy the premium feature for this particular project for deploying. So click on this choose plan and you will come back here. So you can create your account. I'll go to select Google for it, click here, and I have to pick my account which I'm going to use for creating. So I'll select this one and just move it in my cart section. So here I can able to find the details about the service which I have picked. It's a premium one and by default it will be selected 48 month. But I want to show you as a demo purpose, so I will go with 1 month, but I would encourage you to pick either for 24 or you can go for 48 month. In that way you will have the maximum discount. So I'll pick 1 month and here it's going to cost me this, and I want to also get the domain because currently to get a free domain it's available in 12-month plan. So if you buy the 12-month plan, then you will get a free domain, but it's not available in 1 month.
So I'm going to simply buy a domain right from here. So I'll say coders dash projects. So this is the domain name which I'm going to pick. And here you will find that what are the domain name is available. So you can pick from yours end. And I have to find the like cheapest one is going to be this one. It's very cheap and it's going to be valid for 1 year. So finally I have bought the domain. It's valid for 1 year and I can select the extension I want to use if I want to pick any one, but I'm okay with this, the store one. And this much money I have to pay, so I have to simply click on this continue, and here it's going to redirect me right up here. Finally I'm redirect here in the payment page. So let me quickly make the payment. So I'm buying two things, like first is the hosting premium and the domain, and you can see that I'm paying very minimum. It's just for 1 month I'm buying. So let me continue with the payment. So finally I've done with the payment. After completing payment, I'm redirect here, so you can simply select my or my business, and you can simply click on next, and it will ask you a couple of things that how you want to create, like migrate a website, grant as a developer to do for me, or you can simply go to this instance. Here it will ask you to pick different providers, like you want to use hosting a website builder, or you can do anything. So what I will do, I'll simply come back here and I'm going to open a new tab, because once you do that you can simply come back here to hostinger, or I can simply copy this one to get it to my account. So I'll simply paste here. So make sure come back to the hostinger. We have done with account creation. Now I can simply log into my account straight away. And finally, you can see after creating my account, I have successfully logged in, and you can able to find the dashboard. Now I can easily able to see all the details. So if I come back to the domains, there you will find that my portfolio, I can able to see the domain which I have bought. So this is the one which I have bought, and I haven't done the setup. So to do that, I can simply click on this setup, and here it will ask me that how I want to do the setup. I can set the country, which is India. I can set it for personal, or I cannot set it for organization. So you can set it for anything. The setup is going to be exactly the same. So let's select for organization, click on next step. And here you have to fill out all the details about your domain. So it would be registered. So make sure to fill out the details properly. Now I can click on this finish registration, and here you will find that my domain is getting registered based on the detail which I have provided. So that's the first thing you have to do. Go back to your domain and do the proper registration, so you will have a valid domain available which you can use in your project. So here you can see it will complete soon. So the setup is completed. Now I can click on this continue, and I will come back to my dashboard, and here you will find the details. If you go back to the domain, then you will find that the domain verification isn't pending because it's happening, the verification now. Soon it will complete. Now once we're done with that, now you can come back to the website, and here you will find the list of websites. So click here, and right now we don't have any website yet. So what we have to do is we have to simply upload the code we have generated. Here we have to do the setup. So we say start, continue setup, click here, and you will come back here, and here you will ask you that how you want to provide and host the application. So we'll say empty HTML website. So click on this, and from here you have to pick the domain which one you want to use. So this is the domain which we have bought, so I'm going to select this one. I've selected that. Now I can click on this next, and it's going to simply go to the next step, and from here I can select the region of my location. So based on your audience where you are targeting, you have to pick. I will go with India, which is going to cover almost every single portion. So I'll simply select continue, and here the project is initialized. So we are successfully creating the project. Let's wait. Once the project will create successfully, then we can easily able to perform the transaction. And here you will come back to your dashboard. From there you can able to control the entire website. Here you will find all the thing which you have in your control, like hosting plan. You can able to check the performance, you can able to check the analytics, security, email, domain, website files. That's all you will find here. Right now you can see we have selected this domain. That's what we have connected, and currently this domain is not activated. It will take up to 24 hours because just now we have created and bought the domain. And here you will find the details about the domain. So if you click here, and you will have the details about the domain, the activation, the verification is in the process, the email ID, and the price. That's all you will find. If you come back to the DNS name server, from here you can able to configure any DNS which you want to configure, like you can child name DNS. That's all you will find. Domain ownership, that's all you can able to check. So come back here, I'll go back to the home, and here we will find all the projects. So I'll go back here, go back to the website list, and I can select the website I have, go back to my dashboard. So I'll come back to my dashboard. This is the hosting, this is the email. So if you want to set the email, you can do that. Now we have to upload our code. So our website is running smoothly. Now to upload the code, all we have to do is to simply click on this file manager and it will open this particular model, and from here you have to upload our file. So we have to simply click here, go open this particular folder, and we can simply delete this one. It's not that important. Simply delete this one and we have to upload the folder. So click here and here we can simply upload a folder or upload a file. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to simply close this one. I'm going to open my project which we have here. So this is the one we have, and this is the output folder we have generated. In that we have the complete source code of the project. So all we have to do is to simply select this one and drag and drop here and close this one. You can see the folder and files is got uploaded successfully. Here we have all of things. Every single thing is looking good. This is the 404 and this is the starting page of our application. If you open that, there you will find all the details. Perfect. So let me close this one. Now let me give a quickly reload. And here we have uploaded that. Now you will find that, come back to the package.json, the file manager, and you will find the files we have uploaded successfully. It's reflecting here. Inside the public folder. Got it? So this is the one thing you have to do. Now come back to the dashboard and I can simply come back here. I have to wait for at least 24 hours to get it activated. Once we'll activate, the website is live and you are easily able to interact and make the transaction. If you want to clear the cache, what happened, we make any changes in the project and we don't want to have the same copy of the code in different browsers. So we have to clear the caches. We can simply click here and you can able to clear all the cache. So let's call this clear cache and the cache is clear. So it will take up to 24 hours to get fully activated. And finally, our application is live. You can see every single thing is working absolutely stunning. You can simply click and they can connect their wallet and we are connected. Now they can click here and they can go back to their dashboard and they can able to perform the transaction. You can see I'm connected with the devnet. That's what it's reflecting. I can come back here and I can click NFT. I can explore the NFT which I hold in my account. That looks fine. I can go back to the transfer. I can see I can do the transfer very easily. Select any NFT and I can do the transfer. Click on the update. I can able to find it. So select anyone and I can do the update, or I can simply do the filtration from here and I can do the select here. I can come back to the explore and I can explore the NFT, giving the address and click on this and it's going to fetch out the details about the NFT. In the same way settings. So every single thing is looking good. I hope you have understood that how you can deploy and now you are ready to make commission and earn profit. User can simply give the, you can promote any video or any particular campaign you can promote. Every single thing is good. So that's the only thing I want to cover in this video. I hope you have understood that what exactly coming up in the project and how this project will help you and how you are solving the real world problem for managing the NFT on the Solana blockchain. So that's the only thing I want to cover in this video. I hope you have understood every single thing which we have in this project. If you have any question, just let me know in the comment section. I'll definitely try to help you on that. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.